Hello, I'm Teresa Conway-Hayes, and welcome to Junk Journal January, Day 8. So let me share my little craft table mess that I've got going on here. Okay, here's my junk journal that if you've been watching me the last 7 days, you've seen this picture every day. So let's go ahead and open it up. To wherever day 8 is, right here. So day 8 is has a lot done to it. I purchased these because I was going to do this on another day and it just didn't fit. So I purchased these library card holders, I think is what they're called, a while back. And they have adhesive on the back and they're plain. So this one I colored on it with some crayons that were in a coloring book that I bought to tear out the pages for the kids' Christmas junk journals. And I thought the crayons were really cool. They're not your normal crayons. So I used that to color a bit of a background for this. And then I did a bit of a collage using the new Legendary Ride. I had it backwards. So I stamped the little motorcycle and then cut it out with the die set. And so now I don't have to put, well, I put Ready to Ride Sweet because I bought the whole suite. So I figured, oh, just do this now so that I can remember what the suite was. But usually I'd put the dies on the back of the stamp set, but I don't have to do that anymore because the die set is called Legendary Ride as well. Okay, so anyways, that's what I've got going so far. Let's look at the front here and see. Okay, I didn't check off day 7. Day 7 was shimmer, and that's done. And today is blossom. So I'm going to check that off because it's going to be done here in a minute. Okay, so let's see. We got a little bit of a blossom going on here, so technically this could be done like this. So what I need is, I need a tag for one thing. Let me see if anything I'm working on here. No, there's no blossoms here. Ooh, I forgot this was drying. Whoops. Well, good. I didn't get anything on the back of my journal. I forgot all about the fact that this was drying. That hodgepodge actually does dry pretty fast sometimes. This was a project that I was working on, and I'm just gonna look at the online view here. Okay, it always says one person is watching, one watching now. So I don't know if I can believe that or not. So anyways, this is the project I was working on. I think I'm going to cut it into journal cards, but I haven't quite decided yet. Oh, I don't know if that would go. I have this really nice printout right here, but this isn't actually a tag. That would so go probably. Let me see if I've got... I was experimenting making them smaller because I've never done that with a printer before. I thought there was a tag. There's a little one. Little one. That's kind of too little. Nope, that's too little. Okay, that's not gonna work. So, I also did this today. It is going to be a pocket. and it has a Velcro closure. It has a charm on the front, and it has a Velcro closure, and so it will open up so you could put like okay, I gotta pull out my tags because I need one. So you could put a tag in like this, and this will fall out, so this is still work in progress. So I'm going to put glue on the back to make this a pocket back here, and then I might like just put a shelf underneath here on the page so that when I put things in here they don't fall out. So would this look good in here? It has some floral on it. I'm off the screen now. Yeah, it would look good, but there's no place to journal. No place to journal there. There is a place to journal there, but this one's too big. No, we don't want it sticking out like that. There's a place to journal here, but this is Christmas. This is cute. This is just the right size. And it does not look overly Christmas on the back. It's just because I've got 25th on the back. This one's way too big. Okay, I think I'm gonna make this one work because it's basically perfect. So I'm gonna pull off this 25th, and I'm going to find something else to put on it. This would look good. I don't want to spend a lot of time looking for something. So what I want to do is take a little bit of this because I love that. So I think I use it almost on every project. And I wanted to take some of this floral washi tape And I want that part right there on there. That buzzing behind me is my husband shaving in the bathroom. He got a new razor. This really didn't need inked. Oops. Great. There's my floral on that side. There's floral on the page. There's no floral over here. I could put some floral over here. Let's go back to here. Not something bulky. Ooh, this is pretty. Would this look good? Oh yes, I like that. This is kind of thin paper, so I use, this is my inking board for thin paper, and I do need some ink. So for flimsy paper, I use this inking board. Works wonders. I'm using soft suede ink. And as you can see, for my, you could use anything, but for my inking board, I just used a slice, you know, probably about 2.5, 3-inch slice of very vanilla cardstock. I do have heavy duty, very vanilla cardstock, and probably that would be even better because that's just regular weight. And I think that I want to round the corners. So to do that, I'm using the Retired Detailed Trio punch. That paper is so thin, I might have to use something else. Yep, that paper's too thin. Oh, you know, there's a trick for that too. So you fold the punch. There. I'm going to leave it like that. I need to ink a little bit again. Now we're ready. And I am going to grab my ranunculus rose. Is it ranunculus rose? Romance. I'm so close with my words tonight. So close. Okay. And I want this little tag right here. And I'm going to stamp that right there. So I have recently learned another little trick. And that is that if you're impatient and you don't want to go looking for an acrylic block, you can take your stamp and just hold on to it. Perfect. See how easy that was? And then it's just as easy to take a wipe and clean it off and put it back in your case. Ta-da! I like that. And I think I actually want to do one more thing. I want to take this border strip and take just a little tiny bit of that and put that down here like that. I love this set. Oh my gosh, I love this set. I hope it gets carried over. I'm going to leave it out because I use it so much. Whoa, I got ink all over me. And it's on my left hand, so that's not from stamping without an acrylic block. I'm not sure what I got this into. Come on, why aren't you going on there? Sorry for yelling at my memento pad in front of everybody. Usually I wait till we're alone. Messy. Okay, now that's done. And now, did I ink this? No. There we go. Now this is ready to be journaled on the back. So let's move that here. And today's just going to be a verse. Where's my quill pen? I just had it a minute ago. So But when the Comforter is come, whom I will send unto you from the Father. Oops. That was supposed to be a capital F. Well, it's not going to be this time. It's like writing my name without a capital T, but that's okay. Even the Spirit of truth this is a long one, which proceedeth from the Father. See, my hand shakes sometimes and my letters go all over the place. Proceedeth he shall testify of me. And this is John 15:26. And let's see, that's good for that. Now that's going to go in here. And blossom, is it singular or plural? Blossom. So I'm going to write the word blossom in a reddish color. Trying to think of what would show up well. I think Melon Mambo will. It's not very dark. It's darker. And actually, I don't really need it to be super bold. Let's see what happens when I do this. Oh, and I just realized the background paper on this is all floral too. That's a happy accident. think this one's empty. There we go. Done. Okay, so we've got a little bit of journaling, and this is day 8, and we've got lots of blossoms in different places, and I'm really happy with how that came out. So I'm going to move this to the side. I'm not going to close it yet because I want the ink to dry a little bit more. And then I am going to show you a little bit what I've been doing today. So I took calculator paper, folded it in half, put some page paper on the back, and then I did kind of like a scrappy strip technique with some squares of paper that I had. I had just a bunch of different squares. So I used the scrappy strip technique, and then I had some puzzle pieces and some other stuff that I cut into squares, and I layered that on here. And so now I can cut it into different pieces. So like I might cut I think I might cut right there, and then I might cut right here, and then I might make this a long one, and then make this one kind of a short one, the last one kind of short. So let's see, I would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces off of that. Then I had cut this down a little bit because it wouldn't fit in the container I was in, so I think I'm going to do this one right about down the middle. So then I would want to decorate that. And so one of the things I might do is, let's see, are they in here? Nope. Okay, so I need something small. These all look like they're pretty big. Oh, that would look so nice though. I could take yes, sometimes you just need to do things and not think about it. I mean, because you could stare at it all day long and it actually will just keep looking worse to you. And then when you do it and you come back and look at it later on, you're like, oh, I really like that. I'm glad I did that. I didn't ink it. Let's see if there's any littler ones. that I don't have to cut down. Well, that one's huge. It's just too huge. Let's see, do I want to ink this? Yes, I think I did want to ink it. And I don't know how far this is going to go, so I'll just ink the whole thing. And then I know this much is going to fit. I should have trimmed that there. I would have liked it better. So I'm going to these scissors are very sharp, so have to be careful. So then what I would do is cut on that dotted line. And I almost kind of like that dotted line, but it wouldn't show up over here. So, and I feel like that's not straight. That looks a little straighter. So what I could do, because I kind of like that, is I could take my quill pen and I could put, it's like a fake stitch back in, and then I could kind of like go a little bit more over this way And I'm not going to do it there because I like that. And then I could take my white gel pen and I could do fake stitch on this side with that. You know, I'm not really sure right off the bat how I feel about that, but when I come back later, it will look different to me. It, you know, I don't know if that's quite the right word to say, but you don't know until you try. So you have to experiment. And like this piece right here, I think would look good with, oh dear, almost knocked things down. I think this piece right here would look good with one of these flowers. So I take these flowers and they have a little tip here. So I just kind of break that tip down. And kind of flatten it all out. I'm going to break that up in there and flatten it out. And it looks like a dried pressed flower. I think I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac for this. I think that'll do a good job of holding it. Okay, so then my cut line is right to there, and I like that. I think that'll look really good. And I'll probably end up cutting on the other side of that line. So I didn't intend to cut all of these tonight. I just wanted to show that one. So to give an example of how I intended to cut it. So I bought these little knitting needle tip covers at Hobby Lobby the other day, and I use that now instead of a stainless steel pen, because this is easier to find. And then this is another knitting needle point cover, so and I use that on this one. And then on my Barely Art glue, where is it? There it is. I practiced my beading. Yeah, this is a baby dangle. It only has one little tiny piece to it. You won't see any YouTuber with as lame as a dangle as this one. It's renowned in it's renowned for how little and pitiful it is. I've never seen one this tiny. So, but this was my first try, and this isn't something that I'm going to do very often because with familiar trimmers, that's not a good fit. Okay, so anyways, but I had to do it. It's probably spent $20-$30 for all the beads and pliers and yeah, all the little knickknacks. so that I can make that one pathetic little dangle, and I don't know if I'll ever get the energy to do it again. Actually, I will, because I have decided that it is good for me to take little things and like try to tie little ribbons and stuff. I've decided that that's good for me, and that I'm not going to shy away from trying to do those types of things. Yeah, see, now I've let that set for a little bit and looked back at it, and I really do like that. And I'm actually seeing some pearls there. So I want to see if I can find my pearls. Actually, this might look really good. These might look really good to pull that over there. So let's just do that. I don't know that I like that one there. I don't know that I like that there. I like that. There, that looks good. I don't know how I'm going to decorate the rest of them, but this one needs something. I want something that will cover that up. I wonder if one of these butterflies would cover it up. Not really. Oh, these are the small ones. I have big ones. Yeah, maybe. And then put a couple little ones there. I'm only going to put 2. Almost looks like too much gold though. Maybe I'll move this one down here. Here, and bring out that gold a little bit. That's better. Okay, I'm going to leave it alone. So there we go. That is day 8 junk journal January for you, and just some playing around in the craft room. I hope that you were able to enjoy something that I shared with you tonight. If I shared a tip or technique with you tonight that was new to you, would you please let me know in the comments? I love hearing from you anyway, so let me know where you're from or something like that. And then, of course, I will see you again next time.